Alright, I picked this up on Amazon probably for about $24, I think. It's a Bowie knife, and this is actually kind of messy right now. But it's the Timber Rattler, and honestly, I don't understand why it has the seal of Oklahoma on that little snap, but it does. And it's made out of a TR, I believe that's TR65, that's right, yeah. TR65 stainless steel. It's a surgical stainless steel that is it's made in Pakistan, and it's a pretty hefty little bitch. Honestly, the only reason it's dirty is because I recently took it out camping and I was using it and batoning the back to chop through some firewood, some pretty thick mesquite, and it did a pretty decent job. Overall, the construction is pretty solid. Both the full tang and brass fixtures make it pretty heavy, as well as the blade. Obviously, it doesn't come very sharp out of the box. I've heard some people say that it's razor sharp and they end up cutting themselves, but I think that might be a little bit more because of the weight than really the sharpness. So I've sharpened this a few times just to get a nicer edge on it. But specifically, I like the edge on it right now just because it's more ideal for doing, again, batoning, or if I really need to clear brush or things, I can do that. The sheath is a pretty crappy material. It's leather, but it's single stitched, and they use this foam insert in between, so there's really not a whole lot of heft to it. It does guard the blade, and it's fine. I mean, I've carried on my belt sometimes if I'm hog hunting, but it smells like leather too, but that could be a lot of things. But overall, I mean, I think it's worth $21. I wouldn't pay a lot more for it, but overall, decent find. It's good to sharpen it up and use it to baton or things if you're camping. I've thrown it a little bit too, and it sticks in stumps pretty well. I haven't tried it with a lot of other materials, but for the price, you can kind of play around with it and see how you can utilize it. But I really like it just for a camping knife, and sometimes a hog sticker if I really need it. But I usually default to my K-bar for a hog sticker just because of how sharp it is. Overall though, worth 20 some dollars, $23, $24, somewhere around there. It just depends with Amazon, but something to add to it. And it's a pretty badass little knife. I mean, if I saw somebody walking down the street with this, I'd probably be a little bit concerned, mostly if I didn't have mine on me at the time.